Hey everyone, so I wanted to tell you about this recent opportunity that I had to speak on a panel of awesome female leaders and entrepreneurs called the Build Up Women series. So this series has been created as a result of the time of COVID and physical distancing, and is created to bring women together across the country to talk about a variety of topics. This series has been going on since about mid-March, and I recently participated on the topic discussing self-mastery. So as you all know, I love cognitive behavioral therapy and behavioral change, and so that's what I wanted to take a couple minutes of your time today to talk about. So now for this session, it was an hour and a half, so obviously I can't share with you all of the amazing points that we talked about, but there are 3 key factors that I wanted to go over with you today. So when it comes to self-mastery, there are 3 themes that the different panelists brought up as being the core factors of growth and change in our lives. So the first was this idea of self-awareness. So self-awareness is our ability to recognize what's going on internally for us. This comes down to understanding our likes, our dislikes, what we're good at, what needs room for improvement, and what's going on internally in terms of our anxiety, our fears, our hopes and dreams, all those things. So that's the key factor in self-mastery, is understanding who we are, where we're at in life, and where do we want to go next, and what our pain points are, right? And then from there, the second thing is intention. So a really fun idea that came up was this idea of having a vision board. So when it comes to intention, a vision board could be something that could be really helpful to be able to get a sense of, okay, where do I want to be at in 5 years? Where do I want to be at in 10 years? What do I want my life to look like? And then we use our intentions, we use our desires and our thoughts on a daily basis to have an idea of, okay, what am I doing, and then how does this fit into that vision board? What am I doing now that relates to where I want to be in 5 years and 10 years? So the second important part is our intention, right? What is the meaning that we give to our time? What are we choosing to do in a mindful way in terms of our behaviors, our actions, our interactions with others? And that's a really key component. The third piece that I wanted to talk to you about was this idea of action. Right? So it's really important to know what's going on for us internally, to have the intention of, okay, how is what I'm doing today going to play out into that long-term goal in 5 or 10 years? But then the third piece is, what am I actually doing in terms of my behaviors to work towards that change? So for example, if my physical health is really important to me and I want to be able to do a Spartan race or an Ironman in a couple years' time, am I going to, spend the evening on the couch binge watching Netflix another night, or am I going to maybe take that leap, lace up the runners, and head out the door for a run, right? So it's working backwards from, okay, what's that long-term goal? What are the areas of my life that I want to master? And then how is that going to play out for me today in terms of how I decide to schedule my time, and where I might start to push myself in different areas so eventually I can get to the point where I'm achieving those goals. So let me know what your ideas are on this, if there's anything that you think I might be missing, and what you think.